Hello and welcome back to Jarl's Favour. So a quick update on a couple of tasks I've mentioned in the last two videos, which is masking rivers so that snow does not fall on the rivers or snow doesn't cover the riverbed. So I've managed to achieve that, and so we're starting in blueprints here, and I'll show you how I did that. I built it into this snow material function. So if we open up the material function, it's quite simple. Took me a lot of figuring out though. It's simply a material expression function input with a value of 0. That we then do a 1 minus, we multiply it with our snow amount. And so this input requires an input node in any material that this snow material function is applied to, which is a lot. So if we have a look at what I mean there, if we go to my landscape material and we have the exclude mask, so back to the snow, that's our input, we named it exclude mask. So the input that we have to attach a node to is a landscape. It doesn't have to be a landscape sample, but in this case we've attached a landscape layer sample of mountain snow. Now I've called it mountain snow just because it was actually a spare layer I have in my layer blend. It's actually the stream bed, but if ever I enable this particular layer, my landscape material just bombs out and fails. So I think I've reached max here. I should rename this to stream bed, but for now, in the testing phase, I know what it is. And we can see here, like, the stream bed material is attached to layer mountain snow. We're sampling layer mountain snow and telling it to the snow does not fall on that layer anywhere it's painted. So I've painted it over here, and we can see the riverbed here does not have snow on it. So I've finally figured out that particular function, slow the camera down, on how to keep snow off certain areas, most likely only going to be rivers, streams, things where water flows and snow can't settle. That has meant that anywhere that uses this material function snow, which is a lot of objects, a reasonable amount, I've had to go and put in an exclude mask parameter, not necessarily a layer sample, because I'm not painting on those objects. So all I've done here is put a value of 0 for the exclude mask, meaning it doesn't, it ignores that function essentially. This roof here is something where the material function snow falls. My logic there is, like, this is a workshop, and I've got another one here. This is a storehouse. They won't have people in them, they won't have fires, they won't be warmed from within. So the snow on top of these buildings will take that little bit longer to melt away. And this one here, pigsty, I mean, it's got pigs in it, but anyway, that's the idea. There's no fireplaces or hearths or anything, so on these buildings snow melts slower, and this material function is the slower melting of the two snow functions I have. Looking here, this is grass. So where I mentioned everything that has this material function of snow applied to it, I now need to go and update with an exclude mask. I haven't done it yet for this grass. So if we look for that, which should be under Nordic conifer biome, it should be under the meshes and probably undergrowth or scatter grass. Now this scatter, where's my actual just straight up grass? This will tell us if we just go to no, none of those. It'll be here, surely. Material instances, I want the mesh. Oh well, yeah, it's going to be these two, of course, because it. So let's open one of these up. Let's have a look at the material. Let's go to the parent material. Find the snow function, and we can see it's throwing an error. All I'm going to do is paste this snow mask that I just copied. Plug the node in, apply. Save. And we can see it's now covered in snow. Now let's check the LOD version of that one as well. So if we go back to the mesh, okay, it's both updated. Let's have a closer look at the grass. And has snow on it. So a few of those objects need to be tidied up. Not too many. And even just probably browsing through. So this material function falls mostly on the Nordic conifer biome materials. So they're all updated. We can see that there. Ground debris looks fine. Leaves, not a problem. Moss, all good. That's fine. None of these are grey, meaning they're all working okay. Probably because they all take from that parent material that I just updated. We can double check all of that. Ground debris, M foliage, and yep, exclude mask. Oh, this particular one already had it in, so there's a couple different parent textures in this Nordic conifer biome. And there we have it. That is the main problem I've been working on for the past few days, past week, and have achieved. So I'm quite happy with that. Get some of those technical things out of the way. The frame rates are still going okay. I don't think this mask has affected performance in any way. I don't know enough about masking and materials and how it hits performance, but I haven't noticed any hit yet. So now I can paint areas that I don't want snow to fall on, and we can really, like down here is a stream, we can really see the landscape, get that a little bit more real. Now if I turn snowy weather back on, I do believe snow, so this will be my next task. Snow will fall from the second snow function. So that's my next task, but I think that's the ultra dynamic sky snow. I think that one comes with its own mask. I just need to find where it is and start painting that one, or put that function in as well. If not, then I'll just build the same sort of mask function into ultra dynamic sky. I'm sure I can do that. Cool. Thought I'd show you how the blueprint stuff works and how to problem solve. Of course, that's a problem that has been solved a long time ago by many developers, but it's just something I've spent some time figuring out. It's not always easy finding information on Unreal. To be honest, the forums can be a little unhelpful. You ask a question and you're told to just go research it, and I only ask a question after I've failed in finding the answer through research. But problem solving your own issues is helpful as well. Right, see you at the next one. Bye.